Hello and welcome to Brain Chow. We are starting this year with a flashback of all the major events of 2020 in India and around the world. But before we start with the video, I want to wish you all a very happy and a prosperous new year. Now let's begin. Number 10. Australian Bushfire. Australia faced one of the most devastating wildfire in the very beginning of the year 2020. This wildfire burned almost 47 million acres of land. CAA protest. CAA or CAB protest started after the Citizen Amendment Act was enacted by the Government of India in December 2019. This move sparked a widespread national and international protests against the Act and its associated proposal of National Register of Citizens. Number 9. COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic, which changed everything, challenged our lives in every possible way and brought everything to standstill. The first case of this virus was found back in 2019 in China, but soon it began to spread all over the world and all countries went through some kind of lockdown or curfew. International travel stopped, schools were shut. Even today, as of 2nd January 2021, we are still fighting this pandemic, but things are looking slightly better now. Number 8. Deaths. We witnessed a lot of deaths this year in India and around the world, which added to the prevailing sadness, and most of them came as really big shocks, and we are still not over it. Number 7. Oscars. All wasn't bad this year. Amidst all this, Oscars happened just before world went into the lockdown, and Parasite, first non-English language film, won 4 awards: Best Picture, Direction, Writing, and International Feature Film.
This is the future.
NIRBHAYA convict was punished. Even in India, good news kept coming, and this one means a lot to all of us. Back in December 2012, heinous crime was committed and the justice was still due, which was finally served in 2020 when the convict was executed. Number 6. Stock market crash. This virus affected more than just health of people. It triggered a global recession because of the lockdowns. The Dow Jones Industrial Average suffered its first single-day point drop ever on 9th March 2020. Indian Railways stopped. This was the first time in 167 years Indian Railways stopped its operation for passengers since it first ran between Bori Bandar CSMT and Thane in 1853. Number 5. Black Lives Matter. Yet again, American police displayed its brutality and racial injustice. This time was the cruel and inhuman death of George Floyd. This sparked a wave of protest all over America, and it received huge support from overseas. Migrant workers. Because of sudden, unwarned national lockdown, the workers from all over the country had to go through the hardest times. Workers were left with no choice but to walk all the way to their hometowns. And very sadly, not all could make their way till their homes, and some had to lose their lives.
Evolution. This is the future.
Number 4. Beirut explosion. In August 2020, Beirut experienced a massive explosion and almost 190 people had to lose their lives and thousands were injured. AMPHAN cyclone. AMPHAN cyclonic storm was a tropical cyclone that caused huge damage in eastern India, specifically West Bengal, in May 2020. Total fatalities were estimated to be around 118. Number 3. American wildfire. Deadly wildfire erupted from California to Washington during the month of August, burning millions of acres in America. Economy. India faced worst economy in 42 years, and this was before the lockdown in the month of January 2020.
Human error.
Number 2. US elections. Whole world takes interest in the US election because of the impact it has on a global level. This year US welcomed its 46th president on November 7th, Joe Biden. Farmers' protest. Indian farmers have been protesting against 3 farm acts passed by Parliament in September 2020. This protest is still going on, and honestly I hope there is a solution that will make farmers satisfied, as if we have learned anything during this lockdown, world can go without big companies, but we need food and agriculture to survive. Number 1. Vaccine. This is probably the best news of 2020. The struggle to find vaccine for COVID-19 was going on since months, and finally towards the end of 2020 we have something to cheer about. Things are still in process for all we know, but soon we will get vaccinated against the virus and world will go back to how it was. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching Green Chow.